What's up, guys? Philip at Trade Genius, and I wanted to talk about just like a midweek update on Bitcoin price action after the holiday. And we have an up, down, up. Remember, we talked about that in the last video, looking for that to flip back up. I'm going to show you an example of the last time that happened. Before we get started, just want to remind you guys we are running our summer specials on our bundles. These are anything from our crypto and ETF annual membership down to just complete packages that have all kinds of educational software that'll enable you to do what we do in the room and take your own trades and your own financial future into your hands. So well worth the money to come away with and have some great trading strategies that you can apply to crypto. And crypto is going to be a great trading environment as we get into the next bull leg. So just thought I would remind you guys summer specials are running for the next few days. Okay, back to the charts.
Trade Genius.
All right, guys, so what we've done is, remember in this area here, I told you that we're probably going to see resistance as we came up here into the top of the channel, and also that support resistance level we had there at about 66.25. We did get a false breakout or a head fake on this bar here, and that was rejected. And so that was a swing failure because we didn't get a close above the previous highs, okay? And so that was just obviously an area of technical resistance, and it's not surprising that we're just chopping at this level. Consolidation here is healthy, and we could get another thrust up. In fact, we are looking at, if we look at the 4-hour chart, you're going to see that we have these moves about 48 hours apart or so. You know, we call them the BART moves, or it's just kind of like a move up and then sideways, and then a move up and then sideways. Likewise on the downside, they get a move down and sideways. And so we're just seeing a lot of times when we get done with a larger move or something like that, we'll start getting into this mode where it's move up, sideways, move down, sideways, move up, sideways. And that's currently what we're looking at here. So if we're looking for this trend to continue, then we're probably going to see within the next 24 hours another move to the upside. But again, we are right under some resistance here. So breaking above, so we're going to talk about those two scenarios. Because right now, with the Stokes the way they are and the RSI the way they are, we're not really overbought in this spot. In fact, we're kind of in no man's land, and sometimes you get into those situations. But key here would be this trend line's been holding. So if we get a close below that trend line, then I think the probabilities of us revisiting this zone in here of about the 6,300 level, and would probably be what we're looking at as far as a pullback. So, and that would be a great spot to get long. If you look at this here, we've kind of completed that fib move, just shy of the extension. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull this range here, and you're going to see that this bull fib zone that we like to see bounce off of is going to be right under that 6,300 level. So and that would take us back up into another resistance level up here in the 7,000 range. So like I was saying in the last video, there's a lot of resistance levels. So I'm not looking for like a huge run up really quickly. I think we grind out this next leg higher just because of all the technical levels that we have to deal with. As you can see too, once we clear this 6,800 level, we get a close above this high, you're going to see there's a bit of a volume void here in the recent trading days. So that's going to be less resistance. And then I think ultimately, like I said, we're still eyeballing the bottom of this old pennant that we fell out of, because price tends to come back and retest these levels that failed. So your failure is here. It'll take some time, but ultimately we'll come back up and test that level. So that's ultimately what I'm thinking we're seeing for this next leg, like we saw. And when I'm talking about legs, I'm talking about these are like coming off local bottoms. So you have, you know, so this would be one, this would be one, this would be another one that we came up, all the while we're targeting this upper trend line. So it may be that by the time we get up to this level here, these levels, this upper trend line, this lower trend line kind of converge or get close to it. So we'll see as well. It just depends how fast this move is up. But like I said, there's a lot of resistance levels, so it'll be interesting to see how they react. But so far, overall, still bullish. A pullback to this level here will kind of give us an inverted head and shoulders, which in this bear market, they have broken the necklines, but the moves up have been somewhat muted. So then I would say if we break that trend line, we probably are going to see 7,000 next, and then we'll see another resistance level, and we could even chop in this level. So just be patient with these moves, guys. Just be smart about these levels. There is money to be made. You just have to take what the market gives. So that's pretty much it on this video, guys. I just wanted to kind of give you an update where we're at on Bitcoin. Again, still bullish. Nothing here has given me any reason to think that we're going to roll over and test new lows anytime soon. But we could see as pullback as far as the 6,200 to 6,300 level. That would be a great spot to get swinging long. Otherwise, if we do break back above, we'll look to buy a pullback on any bullish closes above here, above the level of 6,600. So there you have it on the larger daily picture, guys. That's what we're looking at so far this week. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, and I will catch you on tomorrow's video, guys. Bye.
Trade Genius.